you become self-destructive. So you need something to do. And working is the absolute best because it gives you, I have no choice. We ordered you not to use. You've now, 2 months later, still have a positive drug test. What am I supposed to do?
You have a hearing,
Okay.
an actual hearing.
Okay. But I'm revoking your bond in the meantime.
If
It goes with you.
What's the bond going to be set at, Judge?
5,000, or it's 5,000 now. I don't know. What do you want? You tell me. What do you want? I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know if anything is in your system and you're to come right back. You're 18 and you have nowhere headed. That's not a good way to go through life. You know, you should never, ever have to depend on anyone, and you need to be a strong person to be able to work and make money. Because in this life, if you don't have money, this life sucks.
Good job, Garrett, Judge. It was a positive UA.
Page 10.
I actually told the office that board is the wall started. It's not active. Every Meadows test.
Here's the physical test.
What's the positive for?
Judge, he was presumptive father for THC.
So we give what, 50 days? Right? From the time that we order them not to use? When was he ordered not to use?
March 5th.
The bond conditions were signed February 26th.
Correction, I was here March 5th, the first time with my
It
client.
was amended on March 5th, Your Honor. But around the same time period.
So is it the 26th or is it May 5th that we ordered?
The original conditions, and then we amended it on March 5th.
We amended March 5th for him not to use?
Yes, so that's when drug and alcohol testing was added at court discretion.
He's still using. I have no choice. We ordered you not to use. You've now, 2 months later, still have a positive drug test. What am I supposed to do?
You have a hearing,
Okay.
an actual hearing.
Okay. But I'm revoking your bond in the meantime. It goes with you.
What's the bond going to be set at, Judge?
5,000, or it's 5,000 now. I don't know. What do you want? You tell me. What do you want?
Judge, I had to ask that you'd leave it as is, Judge. The state has just.
I have to raise it, you know?
So this year, this
6,001.
6,000 more? So 11?
One. No, 6,001. Come on, man.
But,
Really?
hey,
Come on. Vato loco. Why did you miss court, man? Sorry? Okay. When you don't come to court, we issue a warrant and you end up going to jail. I'm going to reinstate your bond, but I'm not going to do this again. The next time you miss court and I have to issue a warrant, you will go to jail. Do you understand me? No more get out of jail free cards. This is it. Ma'am, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 21st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a shoplifting call at JCPenney and made contact with the complaining witness, a loss prevention officer. The complaining witness stated the defendant entered the store and placed 2 swimsuit sets in a black purse, then passed all points of sale and exited the store. The total value of the merchandise was $144.
This is the co-defendant to yesterday's theft, right?
That's correct, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Joy, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go back to JCPenney and not to be in contact with the co-defendant in this case. Do you understand? What do you do for a living? Did you graduate from high school? I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know if anything is in your system and you're to come right back. You're 18 and you have nowhere headed. That's not a good way to go through life. You know, you should never, ever have to depend on anyone, and you need to be a strong person to be able to work and make money. Because in this life, if you don't have money, this life sucks. And you're 18 and you're headed nowhere, where you're going to end up being dependent on someone. That's not a way to go through life. You need to get into school, get knowledge so you have a good job, so you can support yourself, so you don't have to rely on anyone, much less a man. Men suck. Don't rely on them. Be a strong woman. You understand? Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test. You're going to come right back, and I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. Just take a seat for a minute.
Can I get her to sign real quick?
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
How's jail?
Better be out. That's for sure.
You're giving you the opportunity, but I will not do this again. If you pick up a third case, I'm going to lose it. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I want my streets safe, and I will do everything in my power to protect them. Your lawyer has worked hard to find you a place to go to, and I expect you to go there. I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are. You are expected to go there and be there every night by 9 p.m. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you deviate, if you pick up a new case, if you are a danger, if you don't go back to this place, then I'm going to revoke your bond, put you back in, and you now know no one in this world is going to give you a bond. So you will be stuck in there until these cases are over with. And I don't accept pleas of guilty just to get out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is the one opportunity that you have. Make the most of it. Anything else that you think that we need? Are you taking any medication at this time?
I have not taken any medication.
Or should you be? Have you been diagnosed by a doctor? Have they told?
That was years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
So when you get out, what are you going to do? What are your plans?
So, that's house, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. The idea is to get my ID back and then to be able to find a format of employment.
So this is a great goal to have, and we're going to make sure that it happens. So I'm going to set you off. I'm not going to blindly reset with hopes that you do it. I'm going to keep you close so I see that you actually do it. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So you need something to do. And working is the absolute best because it keeps your mind occupied so you don't start doing things you shouldn't do. And the best thing about it is you make money.
Hey, that's true.
So I'm going to give you 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done to get your ID. Go home, wash the jail funk off you, dress up nice, go get your ID. If you do that, after that, we're going to give you a month to try to help you get a job.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. None of this just all day. It's not going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Make me proud. Thanks.